Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast, episode 233. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I'm generally dissatisfied with the state of the economy.
First of all, am I right? Is it 233?
Yep.
I actually know stuff.
How have we been doing this? Well, okay. Do you want to know why Jeremy knows this?
I don't know why this didn't go. Is Snapcam not working currently? No, it is.
What was supposed to do?
Googly eyes.
So Jeremy only knows this because yesterday.
Oh crap!
Every episode. Somebody yesterday never listened to a podcast in his life. Never, even went into the podcast app on his phone. So Jeremy had to show him how to get to our, podcast section, and went to Rise the Podcast, and
I got to pause you for 1 second. I got baited by Cam's ankle just then. He literally just typed in Cam's ankle redeemed Google eyes, and I, for some reason, thought it was a redemption alert. That's why I went to check, and because I went to check, I got the stupid double intro again.
Cam's ankle, you trolled him good.
He literally trolled me. And so Gwen was very excited because she likes it when that happens.
I like it when that happens too.
I
But I don't want to be so sad. I'm so happy right now.
Are you though?
I am happy. I got Chris. You should be happy. Look at these babies.
I wasn't even going to say anything. I was just going to be silently smug and satisfied.
I'll be prepared to see these for a while.
Jeremy's sad that he's got closed-toed shoes. Anyway, Jeremy helped him subscribe to or follow Rise the Podcast on Apple Podcasts. And they were looking, the guy was like, oh my gosh, you guys have 232 episodes?
And
that is literally the only reason Jeremy knew that this was 233. Literally
so
the only
bad
reason.
For this guy too, because he says I've never listened to a podcast before, so this is like an introduction to podcasts for me. I'm so excited. And I said no.
Episode 1 is still actually episode 1 of the podcast. Like 36 minutes long and terrible.
So I was like, do not judge other podcast media based off of this one.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, well.
I don't worry. I tried to drive everybody to Twitch. I said, if you really want to experience it, and then I want to talk about his profession and what he does and everything, but he loves Star Wars Legos, and I never got to seal the deal and talk about Brickable. We were just that bombarded.
It's true.
So here's where we were yesterday. And then Chris was supposed to talk about the economy of vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you talk about the economy.
You can start.
All right. Here we go. So yesterday, Steve Carbo, who is doing the Frozen Fest, which is going to be January. Frozen Force, which is going to be January 14th to 2024, I believe. He got to do a panel at Twin Cities Con, and he was there with the Minnesota Star Wars Collectors Alliance, the SWSCA. Oh my goodness. Woo.
And I'm Kara. Oh my gosh.
Episode 1.
Oh man.
Oh, we haven't even liked our own video. Hold on. Let's fix that.
Woohoo! It's so bad. Look at, I just
We've been doing this a long time.
And I'm Kara. It's bad.
You know what's funny? Same mics,
look
man.
Look how youthful you guys were before you had your son.
I know, dude.
Okay, after this week, I think I am fully gray. Thank God I dye my hair.
Right. Anyways, so we got invited to be on his panel with him, and the panel was Star Wars and mental health and how important.
Mental health and fandom.
Oh my goodness. You tell the story.
Why?
I saw this interrogator online, and he said the fastest way to get someone to tell you the truth is say the wrong thing, because people have an innate need to correct you at every turn. Anyways, yeah, it wasn't just about
that in the Navy.
Oh, you sly dog. I'm going to let that go. Yep, I'm going to let that go. Pretend that didn't happen. Why don't I just...
Speaking of the Navy, I was
thing
reading about Air Force crashes and like how many like major catastrophes there's actually been, and how for like up until like recently, the Air Force was regarded as like the absolute worst at actually enforcing their internal policy to make sure that safety happened.
Color me not surprised.
You know.
Well, I could tell you guys stories upon stories about air traffic accidents that happen just from people having to pee in the airplane, but I don't want to like get this.
That's really funny.
To be super fatalities due to peeing.
I mean, okay. It's not funny, but the fact that it's because of needing to pee, like, it's funny but not funny.
We'll let that one slide too.
What?
We'll let that
This
one
makes me
slide
very
too.
happy.
What? Nephew is very excited. Oh,
Aw.
TV uncle. Yay!
Cute.
He hears
Cute.
your voice, Chris. That's so funny.
All right.
He was eating mashed potatoes
Stone
yesterday
Monkey.
morning, and he developed a technique with his spoon that involved it somehow loading onto the back side of it and then like eating it like upside down.
Oh, that's
funny.
funny. Kids are
like
hilarious.
Yeah, it's like certified gene. Have you ever noticed too? I can't find. I'll just use a straw as an example. So like most people, like when they're using a spoon, they like sort of choke up on it like this, right?
Yep.
So and like kids use it like they're like barely holding on to the end of it, and it's like you don't need that much leverage.
Right.
I know,
Right.
it's like, yeah.
Anyway,
It's funny.
Sorry, I tangented off.
No, that's okay. So, anyways, no. So it was the generalization of the panel was it's like mental health and how fandom, and for us it was Star Wars, can like just help you carry a burden that you can't carry normally. It was really phenomenal, and it's all focused on a new. I mean, even in the movie, the name of Star Wars Episode technically 4, but is A New Hope, and it's all about hope and how we see connectedness between the characters Luke, Han, and Leia. Look at how much everybody's lost, and they're still able to overcome their issues. And then having that thing in common with another human being can help you make a connection. It was a really good panel. Surprisingly, Kara counted everyone in the room.
Dang tootin' I did.
How many people were there, Kara?
66, baby.
How funny is that?
Thought there was going to be a coup on us or something.
And then Steve was talking to Ashley
Swanky
Eckstein.
resubbed.
Oh, Swanky! Swanky!
Everything's broken.
There's a dope reflection in the Oh no! We made a fatal mistake. We didn't put the haze juice back in. It's still fog juice.
Okay, well.
No, you can have fun with it. It's fine. It's fine. No, for a while there's like a dope reflection in the wheel of the set somehow. So it's like the set's bouncing back and then into the wheel when it's dark. But
Is the fog machine still pointed like at the computer?
no,
pointed at me.
I aimed it. It's still on the ground, but I lifted it up and aimed it at us. So
Do you think it would be worth us actually taking the time to build like a good chiller box for that thing?
if we come up with a way other than ice to chill it,
We could do the double boiler technique
yeah,
and
but
then just dump it into like a 5-gallon bucket at the end and carry it up
the
that
nightmare is going to be procuring the ice each week and then de-procuring the ice each week.
We
But-
have a freezer, do we not?
oh my goodness.
Are you talking like ice cube trays? So here's the thing, like, so the more packed it was, you were 100% right on that, Jeremy. The more packed it was, the better it worked.
Yeah, because it's just the more surface area it was forced through.
So,
And we wouldn't even, I don't even need, we think we need the frost packs. I think literally just the ice. Yeah, we can figure out a way. Does anybody know a good way of just mass procuring ice?
so you know what we need? We need a heat sink.
Okay.
Because the heat sink, because like you know how it's just like it's maximum surface area for,
Yeah, yep.
so basically we just need like a giant car radiator.
Ooh.
But then instead of I guess the coolant goes through and then just gets like a fan, something like a car radiator, or like an AC condenser for a window air conditioner or something. At this point, it might actually be worth investing in an actual cooler.
Hey, look at David said he has a chest freezer not being used.
Oh,
that's
sick.
perfect. Now, see, that's thinking outside the box. You just pump it through a freezer, so the freezer, you don't have to deal with ice ever, and it's just ready to go. But we got to figure out the electricity cost of running a freezer 24/7. So that's kind of funny.
Anyway, so yes, we're at Twin Cities Con. I don't think you said that.
Yeah, Twin Cities Con down at the Minneapolis Convention Center.
Yep.
And it was such a fun experience. Walking in and seeing, I'd say we're at 50% cosplay status. I think about half the attendants are in cosplay.
So, Jeremy, talking about bringing up the need to correct. So, we are clearly a Star Wars fan, group of people here, right? So I see this girl walk in with a yellow Star Trek outfit, and then the Worf,
it was
stuff.
good.
It was pretty good, right?
It was a good costume.
Worf is a Klingon, by the way.
Wait, that's a Klingon?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I forgot about that part. Anywho, so yeah, afterwards when people were coming up to talk to us, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your Worf," and she was like, "You're joking, right?" And I was like, "Nope." I was like, she was like, "Oh, you're serious?" I was like, "Yep."
Dang, condescending much?
I know, she was so condescending.
Well, Chris, so do you know who she actually was?
Classic Trekkie.
Right.
Do you know who she was? There's a female Worf.
In Voyager.
And Kara's a next gen gal herself.
I was like, I've only really seen
good.
I've never seen it. So I was like, told her, I've really only watched the original and Next Gen. Next Gen is the one I grew up on. And so I was like, in my mind, Worf, right? Yeah, no, she's like, no, I just thought you were trying to be funny because you guys are Star Wars people. I was like, I'm not.
So I've actually never seen a single episode of the original, but
really?
I've seen all of TNG, I've seen all of Deep Space Nine, I've seen all of Voyager.
Okay.
And all of those are because of Mike D.
Oh, funny. So next time, Kara, don't call her out specifically on the character name.
I am never.
Be like, nice Klingon.
I'll just be like, nice Star Trek costume.
Don't say nice Klingon after they're coming out of the bathroom, though.
I was just, but yeah, she was very condescending. So it's like, awkward. Worfs.
Worf said Next Gen had Worf's baby mama.
That's really good. Did you just assume my gender as a Klingon? Kara, you're so funny. So no,
I think who's Jed? Who's that?
Probably the character that she was cosplaying.
I have not.
As.
It's been probably a decade since the last time I watched.
I'm guessing that's the female Worf.
No, the female Klingon in Voyager was something else.
Darth Gallum! Sorry, that was really loud.
Yeah, I know. Well, no.
We're talking about Twin Cities Con.
We were at Twin Cities Con and we did a panel.
You would have loved it.
Yeah, you would have liked it. Anyway, we were just talking because I accidentally called this person's Klingon costume Worf, and she was like, "You're joking, right?" And I was like, "No." Anyway. She was the female.
What is saying
Klingon.
all sorts of insane words in chat right now?
I know. I don't.
Gwen knew so much.
Gwen, I don't understand. I just talk Star Wars.
So Darth Gallon, we seriously got to go sit and talk. We had 66 attendees.
Yeah.
And we got to sit and talk about how Star Wars and mostly A New Hope and then fandom in general is good for your mental health.
Yep.
It was really fun for 5 people not knowing each other. I think it was really great. There was a guy on the end named Doug, and then there was Steve, and then me and Kara.
And Jeremy and I were the least qualified ones to be there. One was a doctor that
What is
also,
that not the case?
but he was a doctor who also dealt with mental health. There was a dude who was an actual therapist, and then Steve works therapy with kids, and then there's Jeremy and me. He was like, "Oh, you guys fill in though, because you're parents and you guys have a podcast." And I'm like, "Yeah, we know nothing about mental health."
No, everybody needs a hype man. Come on. I definitely knew I was very disappointed in the fact that they only did 2 mics for 5 people though.
Seriously. So Steve, who was here doing the first, on our podcast a few weeks back. He'll be on next week too, I think. It was him, Jeremy, and me sharing one mic, and then the therapist and the doctor on the other end sharing another one.
Swanky. Yeah, he's from Trek Wars. Love that show.
Just trolled him.
Swanky's stream the other day.
He was streaming? Was he playing Fall Guys, or what was he doing?
He was playing Rock Band.
How do you get away with that again?
I don't know.
Just mutes
he
it, or
doesn't
just
care about the rules.
I got it. So no, it was really
Rebel without a cause.
It was really fun to sit and just talk about Star Wars with a bunch of people who loved it, and I think we everyone stayed, which made me feel really good. Like no one just got up and left. And then Chris would have had a blast because the very next after us they had a
Simpsons trivia. The Simpsons did it trivia, I think it was called. That was good, but it was fun because we met some people from. It was funny. After I talked, I was like, I'm a hygienist from the Duluth area. There were people that came up afterwards. And they're like, so I'm from Duluth. What clinic are you at? And so might have some people coming to see me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Stone Monkeys printing money, isn't it?
I know, right?
Stone Monkey's comments are very funny.
What do you say?
He said we could have talked about imposter syndrome because we were up there.
Right.
So funny.
Right. I feel like I did have some good things to say just because of how wide a group of people I work with, and then I'm able to connect with them through my nerdy things in my office, in my op.
Oh, Kara cracked a really funny joke too.
I did.
So the doctor said something about, for him getting to know his patients and interacting with them and getting him to open up and giving him the time of the day is very important. And he's able to do that using Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Kara's like, I'm a dental hygienist, but 99% of the time I feel like a therapist because it was
I got some good laughs out of that one.
Pretty good.
And usually people are talking to you like,
you would be surprised how acrobatic people can be. I will be sitting there with tools in their mouth, and they'll do this weird chin tuck and duck around my instruments, and talk. And those people, I will put in their notes. Need 80 minutes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Kara's widespread around Minnesota. Well, no, everybody's going to start
for Homes by Edmonds.
Yeah, you are.
This is true. I have been recognized for Homes by Edmonds.
National anthem singer.
Uh-huh.
And now panelist.
Uh-huh. Podcaster.
Yep.
Never get recognized for that.
Yeah.
The first time you get recognized in public for Rise of the Podcast will be the first time.
You're not wrong.
It was.
Well,
really...
and then I talked to Darth Gallon's kids.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you meant at the con. I was like,
no.
what?
Yeah.
No, fun fact. Darth Gallon, my cousins, both of them went to the high school you work at. Seriously, both of them. That's where my aunt lives still to this day. So that's kind of fun.
Also, I got the package from your kiddos. I have been.
We were going to bring it on set, but
I got.
Wait, that's what I was looking for.
I wanted the badges from the panel.
Oh my goodness. So con, let's talk about the con environment really quick, so then Chris can finally start to talk about the economy.
Is this a filter or is this just?
Oh, because it punched in.
Gotcha. I was like, that's so weird. Okay, sorry. Go ahead and continue.
You guys, when we walked in, it was really good to be back in a.
That noise sounded like a squeaky fart.
Got to be back in a.
Jeremy's butthole.
So it felt really good to be back in a convention environment. So right off the bat, I mean, boy, is it fun. We saw Mario and Luigi. I mean, we're seeing Master Chiefs again. We're seeing. There's a ton of anime costumes, Deadpool, Marvel characters.
Somebody help us with this.
Of course, your classic Star Wars and Mandos.
Somebody help us with this. We saw.
Well, first of all, let's talk about this for a second. Who did this?
I am mad.
This is brilliant. You're not mad.
No, it's not.
Somebody made and sent us Canyonero stickers. I mean, have you ever seen a more beautiful thing? It's Canyonero. I mean, come on. So thank you to whoever did that.
C35.
So help us out here, people. There was a thing with feathers on it that we saw, wings on it. This is a horrible drawing. One was red, I believe, and one was blue, and it was against a circle. And it kind of looked like this. Please forgive the drawing. It's horrible.
Okay, no one's going to be able to see that, Kara.
He needs to zoom in. Oh, can you not see it? You can't see it because it's that big.
Let me try.
It's okay. But anyway, essentially what it is it's wings that
droid
kind
cam.
of like go like this.
Droid cam would probably be better.
They
Kind of wings that kind of go like this. They're two completely separate ones, but crisscross over each other. One's red, one's blue, and I think it's got like a blue, like a circle behind it. What is that from? We could not figure it out, and we didn't want to go up to the people and ask.
No one's gonna know what that is. But look at these beauties. Brilliant.
65 tons of American pride.
No, it is not going on the back window. Nothing. That is not touching.
Who suggested that?
David did. Of
Yes.
course, David did.
Yes.
The only other one that would suggest it is Chris.
Chris, can you Google
Is it
search Attack on Titan? Because if you guys pulled that,
And they had swords.
pull it up. Please
I'm
Google.
now I'm convinced because they have swords in Attack on Titan.
I'm gonna poop. My
I
pants.
recognized it, and I am very shocked that anybody
Yeah, if you
could
guys
identify.
went off of this or her description,
do
like
logos or something like that.
that's
Yes,
it.
that is 1,000% it.
Wow. Well,
You guys, off of my really shady, sketchy drawing, I am impressed. Triclon Gwen, you get a round of applause.
Yeah, that-
that is
wow.
impressive.
Wow.
The only thing that's getting wrapped in is like some oil
Yes.
slick looking color.
Man or Mutant, they were brown.
Yep.
Yep. They were brown jackets.
You guys-
They looked like a Han, honestly, like brown jackets and like
they're
cargo.
the
Yeah.
academy jackets,
Well,
whatever.
I doubt I would ever watch it. Especially if one's saying that I wouldn't like it. But I knew I recognized it from something. Like I've seen it before.
It's insanely popular.
Yeah.
So they're at every con you see people dressed up like
Yeah, and I was
that.
like, I know that.
I like that we're not even beating around the bush. They're just like, you won't like this character.
People know me now, but I think that also is detrimental.
There's a lot of hyper violence in it.
But she likes One Punch Man.
I do.
Yeah, but that's
One
like
Punch
comedic
Man.
hyper violence.
This
And
is like-
Invincible,
Oh,
Invincible
Invincible
is
season
good.
2 is out,
yeah,
Chris.
That's out.
When did that come out?
Just like it's
Just the other day.
and it's one episode a week, unfortunately.
Of course.
Well, I'll just wait until it's done then.
Okay.
Oh, it's hyper
So what
gory.
would,
Okay.
Gwen, what would your definition of One Punch Man be? Normal gore?
Classic.
Classic.
Classic gore.
That's so good.
Do we want to
Rise
talk?
of the podcast is gore light. It's Al Gore.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a little bit better exposure wise?
Yeah,
Between these
that
two?
seems right on the money.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep, I like that.
I didn't mean to call it out. It just almost seemed like a filter. I'm sorry. I was like, that's a new one. Do we want to talk about what happened this week?
No,
We don't.
no,
Okay.
I was just gonna let that.
We're just gonna let it slide.
Be
Cool.
a thing. Yeah.
For those who
Everyone's
know,
gonna
know.
wonder. And if you don't know and you want to know, I'll fill you in at some point.
We will post on Discord.
But we just had a
Jeremy
busy
pooped
week.
his pants.
If it was that simple, I hope it would be. So, but we want to talk. So the convention. So yeah, we went down there, and what we would love to be able to do in the future is start getting booths at cons and actually going out and doing things as Rise of the podcast, because people really once we got done with the panel, they came up and they really had a genuine interest in the show here that you guys are a part of.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah, I'm not gonna like that. Nope. Attack on Titan can.
The Titans are all naked and inside out too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good. Thanks.
I think the show is good, but it's hard for me to watch sometimes.
For real?
Dang.
That is crazy.
Dave Frizzell.
Hi,
Hello.
Dave
Welcome
Frizzell.
in.
That's French
You're on
for the Frizzell, by the way.
Funny. So we would like to be able to start going to conventions and actually, but it would be fun to. We should have live streamed the panel.
Builder's Mark.
If we had a
Sup?
little bit of foresight, we probably could have set something
This is
up.
live Remember X, you
Yo.
comedy man.
It's Emirates.
So funny.
That's something we can never pull off here. We could never pre-record. Yeah,
We
that's right.
totally could. We absolutely could. I feel like we could bamboozle everybody.
You think,
think so?
but with the comments, how would we do the?
So what we'd have
react
to do is
people
slowly not react to people.
and just start backing that off.
Yeah. Not say hello to people. Just whatever.
Or just randomly be like, Stone Monkey, that's so funny. You
He'd be like,
guy,
I
you."
literally said nothing.
Is that audio playing?
I can turn it on in just a second here. It's going to be playing over. I don't know what it's playing over.
What?
People can hear it.
That's pretty cool.
People that are watching can hear it.
Dang, look at the introduction, that builder's market. There's a bunch of people talking to that. Nobody's done any drops so far yet, have they?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, all right.
There's been a couple drops.
I say...
This is the reference that was being made, but that's all.
I remember. I remember that that ad.
So on Instagram, I saw somebody posted, do you remember the old Disney World commercial where it was one kid dragging up a suitcase and he was talking to his younger brother who'd never been to Disney World?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay, I saw that. Somebody posted that on Instagram and I was like instantly taken back to being like 6 or 7 years old watching that. I was like, oh my gosh. It was very nostalgic and very nice. I remember loving that commercial.
I feel like that was at the beginning of a lot of VHS Disney films.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Recorded live in front of a pre-recorded audience. No, that. Oh, Chris, you're right. I just literally unlocked the whole thing.
What?
We have sleep. Okay, well, here's how I would do it. If we were going to try to pull one over on you guys, we would have sleeper comments. So Chris would make it look like you guys are talking to us, but then like those people just wouldn't be here for the actual stream, right? So we would just, we would have like C. Sam Fisher talking to us. Maybe I enlist Cam's ankle to throw some comments up there. We make it look like we're talking to the audience, but it's all just BS.
Oh, that's
how you do it. That's how you do it. Moose Vree would volunteer as tribute. We reach out to him. Builder's Mark would get in on it. We reach out to him ahead of time.
All the people that we're trying to dupe, though.
There's nobody left.
There's no one left. You can't fool the fooler.
Right. Exactly. Oh, man.
all right. So I feel like we should talk about Star Wars, but what should we talk about?
No. I wanted to. That's why I was talking about Twin Cities Con. Going out to conventions is because we saw the 501st there. We saw Mando Mercs there. Seeing all the Star Wars swag. There was a guy who very did C-3PO heads. Okay. We had like 20 C-3PO heads, and they were at full scale, and they're all like different takes on. It looks like something Sabine would make. And they were all junked, spray painted, like, maybe like one of them might have X's over the eye. They were just phenomenal. And he had a bunch of other helmets too. He had.
You might not recognize me with my red eye.
You're right. It was super good. So that was something that was really like I enjoyed that booth.
Yeah, Darth Gallon, so they don't even need to watch then.
Hey, we talk about Star Wars.
I know, shocking.
The entire run of Ahsoka, we talked about Star Wars a lot. I feel like we get a little bit less credit than we deserve in terms of Star Wars content.
So I was super humped.
Launching point,
right? And then I just want to give a shout out to Jim at Troll Firelight. He works his butt off going around selling 3D printed stuff at different places. And every single time we visit him at his booth, he gives me or Chip something or Kara something.
Yeah.
So we got to spin his giant
it's like a gumball machine type thing, but huge.
And this time,
Gotcha machine. Thank you. Nonsense.
GACHA.
So apparently, Chris, I rolled. It comes with health die, a normal set of dice, and then a token that represents a character that you would play through in D&D.
Like a type, like a faction or whatever.
Yeah, like a rogue or.
Yep. So who do you think I got?
You got a Hufflepuff.
Jim looked at me and he said, "Congratulations, Jeremy. Your next D&D character is a wizard."
You're a wizard, Jeremy.
So.
What was mine?
I have no idea.
Mine had the dragon on it. I don't remember what it was.
What would the dragon represent in D&D? What kind of character?
I mean,
I have them in my purse. Let me grab them.
The Stone Monkey is not wrong.
What do you say?
Silly Jeremy and good point, Kara, would work on damn near every stream. Why is that so funny to you, Kara?
I want to say thank you for the resub.
Oh, man.
For 10 months in a row.
Are you serious?
What? Are we serious?
I saw Blasey and I didn't give him, I gave him the eggs and the other thing, but I didn't give him his present.
And Jeremy's very sad about it, as you can see. Here's the thing. So I got a little dragon on my baggie.
And then ASMR bag opening.
Right. And then you got the little. Are these the health dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're D4s.
Yep. They're super cute. I love them. They're adorable. And then you get your little token.
So what character would Kara play based off of that?
It's just
no
a
idea.
blur. Do you want to droid cam that?
Yep. Pulling up droid cam. Take care. Show everybody. Or is Kara a wizard too?
It looks like a caster of some type to me.
Yeah, because that's a hand with smoke. And then show off your sweet dice you got. Or dice plural.
Yeah, dice is plural, dice singular.
You don't have to open them up.
But I want to.
That crunching is incessant. Just show off the dice.
Paladin, I think maybe that's what Jim said.
Oh my goodness, just get on with it.
Jeremy, don't.
This isn't the Crinkle Show.
I like it being the Crinkle Show.
We're all stars.
Kara, somebody's first episode is gonna be over audio on iTunes, and they're gonna have to listen to that.
But look at how much
Oh, those
prettier.
are sick. I love those colors.
Yeah, look at how much pretty they are out of the bag.
That's what Jeremy tried to tell you.
Should we use one of those for a prediction?
Ooh.
And should we do even or odd? Just roll one of them.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'd say.
There you go.
Let's roll the D20 even or odd.
Yeah, D20. Yeah. And then if you guess the exact number, like in the comments, I will give you a roll of filament.
Ooh, spicy.
For fun.
I say everybody just needs to pick a number. How many people do we have watching?
Well, no.
Everybody
You
pick
don't
a
need
number.
You don't need to coordinate
I think you
or
should.
orchestrate.
Okay, we got 15 and 14. Who's got 13? 13,
Kara,
anybody? 13,
come on,
13.
this is, you're not bidding them out. You're not bidding. This is what you Kara's auctioneer over here.
There's 13, 12. 12. Do I have a 12 anywhere? 12, 12, 12. Anybody got 12?
Throw in a Lego walk. Tell me you want a Lego walk for. Throw them in.
I got an
the Lego
11. I
walk.
got 19.
Oh,
Come on,
you
guys. We
double
need some numbers in
sevens.
here. Gotta fill all the ones in. We got. let's
You
see.
only get one guess. That's all I'm saying.
We have a couple sevens.
And
Come on.
You better put at least
Swanky.
1 point in
D20,
the
man.
tangent crystal.
We got a couple of. Let's see. Got a couple. Swanky are so silly.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
17.
There's
Yep,
20.
17. Okay.
Wow. Way to game. People gonna just put in a number they liked. Kara's like pimping it out. Okay. I got one empty spot here. One
this way
Jeremy's money.
somebody-
Jeremy's money. We do
I
have
wanna
a
make
jumbo D20.
I want to make a huge dice tower. Jim and I went down to a convention where they made it was like 6 feet tall.
Dang.
Dice tower. And you had like these big D20s.
How about 10K on 7?
David's putting 10K on 7. Who we need 1, we need 3, we need 5, 6.
Why are you calling out which numbers?
no, we got
are
5.
gonna go?
I'm just kidding, we got
Chris
5.
has to even open up the prediction so people can actually do the odd or even roll.
So
It's
funny.
open.
Oh, it is open. Okay.
Wait, are we doing odd even or are we doing actual number? You said whoever lands on an actual number.
I'm gonna
Yes,
get
it's-
in on this.
That was Jeremy
No.
trying to add an extra layer of spice.
No, Jeremy.
What do you mean no?
You don't get to win a spool of filament.
I'm not winning as. I'm
Oh, you're
padding
just
the
money.
tangent
Okay,
crystal.
okay.
What? I'm getting an ad. What is this? What do you think?
You have to sub.
Yeah, Jeremy.
What do you think the internet deems worthy of trying to get me to buy? What
Hot
ad do you think I
Wheels
got?
Master Collector, episode 3.
Taco Bell.
You look like a Taco Bell.
Huh.
I think we're missing some numbers in here still. Guys.
I hit the pencil. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Guys,
flaky nice.
Yeah.
That is
I have
What?
I have 19,000 tangent crystals. How much should I put in the pot?
Swanky, you can't guess
I only
every
had
number.
1,500 left, and I put all mine in.
Swanky's cheating.
I want to pad it. I'm gonna do 5,000.
Who would have thought Swanky would be cheap?
All right, sweet. Okay, I got 5,000. Ooh, I got 5,000 in for even. Even. Oh, come on. What was Swanky's original guess?
42.
Can the first one be found out? That's what I want to do.
All right. How much longer do we have?
I'm not putting any effort into that part of it.
How much longer do we have?
I don't know, like 3 minutes. I set it to 5 minutes.
Let's do something fun Star Warsy.
2 minutes related. 2 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Chris, can
I
you
never
pull up?
actually noticed this before. It actually puts a little timer on there.
Chris, can you pull up a
Ooh,
top
cute.
20 character Star Wars list so then people's roles reflects what character they are? Ooh. Or people, what they picked represents, you know, like.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Wasting time. Hello. Pick a number, and if we roll that number, Jeremy's giving away a spool of filament to whoever picked said number.
Oh, Carrie, you're so funny.
Don't look at what Swanky guessed because he guessed 42, and that is his official guess. He decided to guess all the numbers otherwise. So.
Wait, does a D20? What does a D20 add up to?
I don't know.
A lot.
39, 40.
Well, okay, so if you got 20, then 19 plus 1 is another 20, so 40. 18 plus 2 is another 20, so 60. 17 plus 3, 80. 16, 4, 100.
I'm just going to Google what is the sum
15,
of
5,
a D20.
Wow, why?
Is it 200? No.
210, Dave Frizzell. We're going with 210. Dang, that was fast for Dave Frizzell.
Google was less helpful than I thought. They're giving me D6 answers.
We need ad block.
Well, what
Yeah,
about that
210
pie hole
seems
you were
right.
set up for me like 100 years ago that
Yeah,
isn't fully set up yet?
it's getting there. Oh, no one's going to be Ray. All right, who said 20? They're Poe Dameron.
Yep. 19 is
Honestly, reply with
Grievous.
whatever number you were. So just reply with the character that you end up with. 20 is Poe Dameron.
Yeah, if you remember your thing. I want to know who got Grievous, because Grievous
Who got
is pretty
19?
sick. Oh, Triclaw says,
Stephen
hey, Stephen
Poole, welcome in. Pick a number. Jeremy's giving away a spool of
You are
filament.
so
We're rolling
funny.
a D20, and whatever number it lands on, that person gets.
I'm
going to
do the rolling.
I will do the roll.
Oh, whoa.
I feel retargeted. I feel retargeted, Jeremy.
Why is that? Oh, because you're getting cat ads?
Oh my goodness.
What?
No, this stupid cat ad just block. No, this Chevy ad up over
Oh,
here.
are you looking for a Chevy?
I was looking at a Chevy.
Okay, so 19 is Grievous,
Grievous
18 is
19.
Lando.
Nice. 17 is Palpatine.
I'm surprised he's not top 5.
16 is
I'm
Mace
surprised his
Windu.
Windu's ahead of him even.
Yeah.
Not in the stories.
Maul.
I'm surprised Darth Maul's down at 15.
Yeah. BB-8. I'm curious.
BB-8,
So number 1 is going to be like, wait, how was Ahsoka not further up?
Oh, 13. Lucky number under 13. Unlucky number 13. It's Ahsoka Tano.
Manor Mutant was Lando.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Gwen missed 17.
That was
17 was
Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
Palpatine.
Yeah, you're Palpatine, Gwen. Sorry.
Sorry, you're not Grievous. If you would have went 19.
12 is Grogu.
I want to know who my Grogus are.
Boba Fett, 11.
11 is Boba Fett. Yeah.
Mando,
If-
10.
Mando.
Who's our Mando?
9
Oh
is
my
3PO.
gosh. Okay. Here's the deal. No, you guys. If it lands on 9, I am taking. If it will, I'll send a Polymaker roll because they're cardboard. I'm gonna pull off the paper on one side and I'm gonna engrave, laser etch your character into the side of the roll of filament. Dude, that's gonna be sick.
Nice.
8 is
So
Chewbacca.
Chewie is 8. Triclaw is Boba Fett.
Nice.
7 is R2.
Solid.
Who was
6 is
15
Leia.
again?
15 was
Mace was 16.
who was
Maul? Maul was 15.
Maul was 15.
Maul was 15.
Good one.
5 is Yoda.
Dang.
4.
Obi-Wan. I think I put in 3 because that was one that was missing.
Han.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Great character.
Luke, who's number 1?
Yoda?
No, Yoda was
Vader.
like 5.
Vader.
Oh, Vader.
It's
You're
always
right.
Vader. It's always Vader. It's always Vader. You know how when you watch those murderous killing shows and they're like, it's always the spouse or the husband? No, it's always Vader. it's always Vader.
Funny.
Okay, is the prediction over?
It sure is.
All right, Jeremy, pull up Droid Cam. And you think you're going to roll
I
my
feel like
dice
I
first?
should get to roll.
Where's the skull thing? Let's fire through the skull.
I see it. It's right there. You want me to go grab it?
Go get it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go grab it.
Go get it.
All right, hold on.
This is Palpatine's skull after the first time he died.
Funny. Vader, she wrote. Moose
Yeah.
agree. Luke Skywalker.
Nice.
Excellent. All right. Whip out Droid Cam. Who's going to win a spool of filament?
Dark Knights is
cartouche.
Yoda.
If this is 9, wait, you said you're going to...
Well, no, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is, we'll laser it with their character.
Are we ready?
Yes.
11! Who?
Is that the only one that nobody put in?
No, I think I saw 11 in there. Who picked 11?
I would laugh if it was 11.
And Swanky, you don't
No,
count.
that means that I lost my tangent crystals.
What, you picked
Hey,
even?
I lost mine too.
I picked even.
11.
I
Stone
padded
Monkey.
even.
Stone Monkey, are you saying you picked 11?
Yes, if you win Builder's Mark, you can get it. Did you have 11?
One said Triclaw had 11.
Triclaw. Oh, yeah, because Boba Fett was 11, right?
Triclaw says woot woot.
Yeah.
David, can you add that in the giveaway sheet? So what was character 11? Who was that?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
So
we're going to put Boba Fett on the side of the roll.
Well, here's what we need to do then. We need to find like a Boba Fett green filament.
Should I just... Kara, can you carry the show by yourself? I might
mean,
have a roll of
I'm
polymaker
here too, Jeremy.
Wait, you want
Chris,
to
can
go
you carry
and
the show-
start etching it?
Well, we could show people.
But that's gonna you're gonna have to turn on the computer. You're
just
gonna have to
letting
turn on
you
a
know,
laser etcher.
I'm-
You're gonna have to do all the things.
I'll be back. Hold on. I'm not going to be gone
I'm
for
gonna,
long.
I'm gonna complain about
I
my
have no
car
words.
situation for a little bit. Then how does that sound?
Go for it.
Actually, so what, we're gonna steal Jeremy's favorite thing and go over the stats of the channel.
Oh
points real
yeah,
quick.
I like that. He snoozes, he
So
loses.
Odd was the winners. So Dave spent 10,000 points and won 20,000. Swanky spent 3,500 and got 70. Basically, everyone doubled up.
Nice.
Dave went in twice and won twice.
Cheat.
He has his regular and his alt. Dave Rizal put in 70 and got 140. Triclog did 20 for 40, and Stone Monkey did 10 for 20. 10 is the default.
Nice.
It was like an exact even split. 4 more tangent crystals are spent on even than odd. That's wild.
That is impressive.
I've never seen a split that even before. So the big losers, Manor Mutant lost 5,000. Jeremy lost 5,000. I lost 1,500.
What did you do?
Redog Knight and Gwen both lost 1,000. Moose Free lost 500.
Who was our
Darnell
big?
lost 330.
Who was our big winner?
David.
So here's the
Shocking.
thing, Jeremy. Look at how many points spent on odd.
Okay.
Look how many points spent on even.
Wow, almost the same. That's trippy.
Close enough that it gave it exactly 50-50. So big winner was Dave, and Dave in third place.
Funny. That's hilarious. Dave Frizzell, you should have. Okay, Triclaw.
And Manor Mutant and you were the 2 biggest losers. And
this-
then I was the third place loser.
I want to know, Triclaw, do you want brown PLA? No, hold on. Where's the sight glass? Light blue PLA, regular
The
light.
light blue, that light blue in particular, looks awesome.
Okay, or PLA Pro brown,
like a tan.
Boba Fett brown, or do you want mystery roll?
Ooh. It could be anything. It could even be a boat.
Type in comments. I want to know, and then we can laser. We'll laser these. This will be kind of fun. Not necessarily right now. We'll see. I know
So
that's
remember,
perfect.
the
'Cause
plastic spool ones might not laser quite as
these are
nice.
cardboard.
Are they all cardboard?
And Linda's?
Yep. It's a cardboard roll. Yep, and it's even got a nice surface. Triclaw, what are you going with, man?
Light blue, tan.
Oh, you almost spooled from last week too, apparently.
I owe a lot of people a lot of things. I want to know because I want to show.
It's been a crazy week.
Triclaw. This is a mystery.
You are not giving him that. Triclaw, I will make sure he's not a punk. I will make sure he sends you a legit spool.
I'm not gonna do that to you, but this was the mystery. I was hoping you wouldn't pick the mystery, but well no. You so PLA Pro Brown or
Well, just send them both of them because you owe them 2.
well, I didn't know this doesn't
No,
count
he's
for
talking about the light
No,
blue
the
and
2
the
colors. You got
tan.
the brown and the blue. Send them both
Oh, is that what?
because you owe them 2.
I like one of them,
Which one do you like,
Well,
Jeremy?
the blue.
Then why did you offer it up? I feel
Well,
like
because
chucking this dice at your head right now.
No, it's the illusion of choice. Just kidding.
Yeah, Jeremy's got the delusion of choice.
Hi, Alley
Hey,
Cat.
Allie.
All right, Tricloud, do you want brown or blue? Or do you know you want them both? You want them both, right? Was that the
3
thing?
blue, 1 brown.
Right.
That's a YouTuber.
Really?
Funny.
3
3 blue, 1 brown.
Interesting.
Unbelievable. Well, that's really fun. Should we find a picture of Boba Fett that we want to laser?
I would say just do his like helmet, right?
Hi, Tink Live. Oof, that's crunchy.
Yeah, let's never look at that again.
We got 5.5 million subscribers.
Wow.
Dang.
That's crazy.
They're like a math channel.
That tracks. That
Math,
makes sense.
Is that popular? I like math.
I know you do.
Well, that was fun. That was a fun Star Wars-y thing. Nobody else guessed 11? Was Tricloud the only one?
Most people were paid the system heed and only picked one number.
Nice.
Yep.
Good deal. Good deal.
There's always an illusion.
Yep.
Oh, Tank Live, hello.
Hey, how's
Hi,
it going?
Tink Live. We just did a probability with Kara's new dice that she won from the convention we were at yesterday, which is really fun.
Oh, and then somebody gave me one of the wives of the panelists that we were with gave me a little resin
Bulbasaur. That's
He's really
right.
cute. He's in my purse. He's about this big. He's a little sleeping Bulbasaur. He's super cute.
That is super cool.
You still have the Bulbasaur that I 3D printed with
Yes.
the 2 different color greens?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Okay, so Chris, tell us about your car shopping.
Okay, so, Dave sneaking in I'm glad that I cleared that earlier.
Speaking of which, Cam's Ankle and Triclaw or whoever else, Loyal is doing his big print drive, and the prints have to be to him by December 1st. So I think we're going to hit it hard for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then box them up and ship them out.
Yep.
So we will take anybody who wants to get involved again in the area. We will do one big box as
We'll
Rise
take
of the
all the
podcast. So you can use some of the filament you won to do print for the toy drive giveaway. So
We should 3D print a snake and put it in there.
does he not like snakes?
He hates snakes.
Alex,
Let's just put a real snake in there.
lively, one of his moderators was, I think, pulling up packing peanuts on Discord for people to use.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because he hates packing peanuts too. We should send 2 boxes and one just filled with packing peanuts.
You're such a troll.
I know. And then maybe a couple weights to make it feel like it's actually 3D prints.
We need to
Builder's
send
Mark,
a
what do you
decoy
think?
Box, when it opens up, it shoots the springy snakes out at it.
Oh, that'd be so funny and so mean.
Yes, David says that means you need to get them out shipped fast. David, what day do you think should be the last? Vredog, you've been doing some. I have more for Loyal tomorrow. Cool.
Nice.
Are they going to be showing up tomorrow? Do you guys have people already been ripping that much, huh?
Yeah.
I really wanted to get a design submitted. It's just did not happen.
Life got crazy there for a second.
Yep. Hey, Bear Jew. Sent a package of rubber snakes as packing material.
I
That's
like
brilliant.
that.
That's
I really like
brilliant.
that. I'm sure you could find some
Very
pretty cheap
expensive
ones.
Packing material.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you can find some pretty cheap ones, like on some
Oh,
on
man.
Wish.
Stone
you know?
monkey rattlesnake sound when he opens the box.
Ooh, that's
top.
mean,
That's
but
top.
it's really funny.
Yes, that's
Builder's Mark. Yeah.
the Hogan's Heroes reference.
I know nothing.
Sergeant Schultz.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Oh man, Clink, is
John
the real
Banner?
MVP of that
Right?
show.
John Banner. Am I right? Am
I
right?
forget the actor's name.
I think that's right. Yeah, it is John
Yeah,
Banner.
look it up.
1000% John Banner. I would.
Has he appeared in more films or fewer films than Sean Connery?
I'm going with fewer.
I'm gonna go with fewer too. Are we really gonna do an IMDb game? Is this an official one?
No, this is a non-official one.
Oh, okay.
John Banner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys are both saying fewer than Sean
Oh,
Connery?
I'm
yeah.
saying fewer.
If it's more, I
He's
will.
appeared in more films than Sean
No
Connery.
way.
What? Seriously, the only thing I have ever seen him in is Hogan's Heroes. That's insane. Yeah, there he is. John Banner.
But we can't see.
Horst du Fritz.
Can't see his
I
volume
scrolled
of.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
And that's Werner Klemper, I think.
No
Werner
way.
Klemperer, yeah.
Yeah.
Clink.
Werner Klemperer.
Robert Clary is LeBeau.
Jeez, Kara.
Colonel Wilhelm Klink.
Kara's never seen anything, but she knows every single name of every character in Hogan's Heroes.
If it was a show from the 60s, she would know.
That's too good.
Don't judge me. It's the household I grew up in.
John Banner was a great. Yeah, no, he
was wonderful.
Schultz was so good.
Schultz was the best.
Yeah,
And Werner Klemper only agreed to play Klink if
he could make
him just an absolute idiot.
Yep.
Because I believe he is Jewish.
I think so. Yeah, and he had a horse in the race, or he had a reason to.
Oh, nice! You don't even have to ship it. Lucky.
No way. Well, that's cool, Redog.
That's
kind
amazing.
Of a fun fact.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Wow, you guys in your sweet knowledge, you were able to call out Attack on Titan.
I never would have been 1,000 years thought that this many people would have.
That's what I'm saying.
Cultural touchstone.
Hogan's Heroes
never
was good.
seen an episode until I met
60
Kara.
years. Not ever, like the fact that many people have seen a show that is that old.
Hey, I've never seen it until Kara made me watch it, but then I never was opposed to watching it because it's very funny.
I did not know that. Yeah.
And LeBeau is still alive, is he not? Or did he just pass away?
I think Robert Clary is still
Because recently there was 2 members of the show that were still
John
alive.
Banner's passed away, and then it's Robert Bob. I cannot remember.
Chris, did you see Gwen's comment?
I keep wanting to say Bob Hope, and I know it's not Bob Hope. It's Bob.
Robert Clary is still alive.
Okay, but who played Hogan?
Oh, he's dead.
He was murdered
with a tripod.
Bludgeoned to death.
Chris,
Almighty
did you
Malachi.
see Gwen's
Hello.
comment? She says you're gonna have to slip.
Crane.
Bob Crane. Thank you. I get Bob Hope was stuck.
He died in 1978.
Yeah, Bob Hope was stuck in my mind. I was like, I know it's not Bob Hope. But okay, Bob Crane. Yes.
Gwen said you should add that to the intro, Chris.
Hogan's Heroes.
All the fun nerdy stuff, and then just Hogan's Heroes pops in there.
I've been thinking about redoing the intro.
That's really funny.
This is the intro we've had the longest.
Hey, first wheelspin of the night.
Hey.
Almighty Malachi.
What are we
way
gonna
to
do
go.
though? Because it's all the costumes.
Oh,
Are we gonna grab a costume and just chuck it on?
How do we?
Might as well. He said we might as well. All right. What is it? Who is
sorry.
it for? Is it for both of us or just one of us?
Rolling odds is Kara, evens is Jeremy.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. Is it that?
Should I roll?
Oh, hold on. I forgot. All the stuff's all jacked up from last week.
Oh, because the wheel was there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Give me one moment here to.
So those of you who have seen Hogan's Heroes, have you then also watched McHale's Navy?
Not as good.
What? I loved McHale's Navy.
It's not as good as Hogan's Heroes.
It's not as good as Hogan's Heroes. Not even close.
Hogan's Heroes is like easily still like an 8.5.
And yeah, it's
McHale's
still.
Navy is like a 6.
You'd watch. It's like a bran muffin. You'd eat it if it was there, but
I like it. I loved it. It was so good, in my opinion.
I don't.
Triclaw. Okay, you've seen it, huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it was bad. It's just not nearly as good as Hogan's Heroes.
All right. So, Almighty says both, but are we doing evens odd?
Yeah.
So who was I? Was I even or odd?
I can't remember. I'm going to make you even.
Okay.
Because Jeremy is odd.
1. I feel.
Do I get to choose it for him?
No.
Sure.
Chris said yes.
He's a producer, so what he says goes. Oh, a wig. Hey, there is a
The
times
wheel
6.
knows what Jeremy needs.
There is a times 6 and a giveaway on there. What did you just say? Did she say the wheel knows what I need?
I had no idea, but I heard the evil laugh as she was walking away.
Yeah, that is an evil laugh. Oh my goodness.
Take your headphones off.
Hold on, should I do this close up?
Oh, now it doesn't make a good seal anymore. I feel like the guy from IT Crowd. Moss?
Richard Iowati.
Yeah, is it Moss?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I've joined the dark side today. I mean, I've always been Fire Nation. There's an emote for it.
There is a times 6 and a giveaway on the wheel, so we can still hit that too if people do want wheel spins.
You
before
look
this gets to be
hilarious.
Who, me?
And it makes me so happy.
What? Should I just do the podcast?
You look like you're cosplaying young Weird Al right now.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I love Weird Al. We got to go to a thing. Oh no, Ryan! Oh
Have
no!
opened.
And so it starts. And Cam's ankle loves the drop. Should have been in the pot.
So cold.
So is this for Kara or do we roll again?
Roll again.
Just roll again.
Trade. Ha!
So do I get it
Kara
or?
gets the wig.
Okay.
Ryan saved you.
But it was keeping my head warm. It's a little chilly down here. You can see my hairs are standing.
Kara's got like a poodle action going on.
Who is the lady who did the Song Never Ends show?
Oh, Sherry Lewis.
Sherry Lewis. She looks like Sherry Lewis. She totally does.
Pull up Sherry Lewis. She really does.
Actually, really does.
This is the song that has
Lamb
no
chop.
end. Yes,
It's
it
the
goes
song that
on.
never ends.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, look at that. That is a dead on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Holy Phyllis Naomi Hurwitz.
Speaking of which, okay, when we were driving back, this is a complete and utter tangent because I just looked at the fact that she had passed away. Tony Bennett died this July.
Yeah. So we only thought,
I didn't even realize he was still alive.
seriously. Okay, so
This is
in
a humongous
2014 or 2015, he and Lady Gaga went on tour singing.
Jazz music together.
What was the song though? I forget the name.
There's a bunch of them.
There was one that they did cheek to cheek, dancing cheek to cheek. That one. And then they actually made an album in 21. And they toured together. Lady Gaga has an amazing voice. When just listen to her jazz album with Tony Bennett. Holy butts. It's amazing.
Holy butts.
It's really good. But the fact that Tony Bennett in his late 90s can still sing like he did. Holy cow.
Take care of your
impressive.
tool, it'll serve you a lifetime.
Yep.
Okay, so the Kara's angle is really focused on the wheel, but it's not focused on her. Why is
Or
that?
close up.
Yeah.
I think it just needs a stronger lens because the camera's in a completely different position than it was.
Oh, got it.
'Cause I had to move all the tripods to move the wide angle back wide, like so for the wide being the wide.
Oh, because of everybody being here.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm tracking now. Now I'm.
So I had to
I am
move
leaning forward
stuff
too.
around. So
I'm just
like,
trying to stay warm.
the camera didn't move, but like you can see like the difference in like zoom power between the two of you.
Right,
I think we need
yeah.
to put like the 85 onto the Sony.
I
I
agree.
think Kara's also slightly out of focus.
No, she is. She's a little soft. That's what I was saying. I didn't know if you wanted. We'll fix it later.
Yeah.
Oh, now David's doing a wheel spin. What if it's a
We're gonna
times
do the
6?
IMDb game first.
Okay.
Oh yes. IMDb game. Who is it?
Sherry Lewis.
Who redeemed it?
Gwen did.
Fewer.
Fewer.
We're probably gonna be
Hold on. Let me do the actual intro since we're doing the real one here.
no.
It's time for the IMDb game. For those of you who do not know how the IMDb game works, when you redeem the IMDb game, you suggest an actor or actress. It is then up to us to determine whether or not they have appeared in more films or fewer films than screen legend Sean Connery, as credited by IMDb. So get off me.
Look at how cute Kara looks with the wig on and the Disney filter. Adorable.
You kind of look like Merida from Brave.
Ooh yeah.
Merida.
She's a Scottish.
Oh, she's a. Whoosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She hardcore. All right. Fewer. Ooh, Cam's ankle said more.
Oh man, he was right earlier. I'm still gonna go. Fewer.
I mean, we were wrong about John Banner because I was sure he was in fewer films, but I'm still going with fewer, Sherry.
I'm gonna go with fewer. Mm-hmm. I only know her from Lamb Chops.
And that's all I knew John Banner from. Well, I
Sherry
mean,
Lewis is credited with fewer appearances.
Yes. Yes. It's hard to high five in cartoon mode. Oh, now we're back. Okay.
I'm not cute anymore.
Wheel spin
I'm
for
just like,
David? Oh my goodness. Kara, you look. Wow. Don't want to see that again.
Excuse you.
Well, I mean, you look creepy.
You're creepy. Okay, what is it?
Wig.
We got to roll.
Are we doubling up on wigs, or are we just gonna change wigs?
If it lands on Kara, Kara gets 2 wigs.
6. That's Kara.
That's Kara.
Go get me a wig.
What do you mean? Oh, I get to pick a wig?
Yeah, I picked
Yeah,
yours.
get wiggy with it.
Pat.
Excuse you, Bat is not stupid. How rude.
Jeremy is rude.
He is. So speaking of Fire Nation, while we were down at Twin Cities Con, we saw the most adorable print of turtle ducks. They were so cute.
Somebody else redeemed. Oh, somebody. Okay, a Stone Monkey did.
I don't know how I'm gonna fit these both on. We'll make it. What did you do?
What just
I don't
happened?
know. Don't clip that.
Somebody clip it.
No.
Clip it. Clip it.
Oh, Jeremy,
clip
you're
it.
really sad.
Nobody-
I have something that just automatically clips.
Hey, no one's redeemed a photograph. No, thank goodness.
Bang clip.
Oh, thank goodness. My earpiece isn't working, or my head isn't. One of the two.
I mean, both.
That can get annoying real fast. Kara. This
Okay, this isn't working.
No, are you serious?
How
No.
Jeremy is rude.
he is. So speaking of Fire Nation, while we were down at Twin Cities Con,
What?
we
Why is
saw
there voice
the
sound coming through?
most adorable print.
There should be
of
sound
turtle
coming through. I'm
ducks.
playing the
They were
clip
so
from.
cute.
Somebody else. I want to see how Jeremy ate it.
I don't know how I'm gonna fit these both on. I'll make it.
What just?
Well, I tried to swing in around the mic arm and then
Even close.
try to swing in around the mic arm and it just, I don't know, man. The width of the chair just,
I look like I got a furry beret on my head.
that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Oh my goodness. Is it, the Deep Laker already clipped it as where is the chair? Oh my goodness. Ejection seat.
I'm gonna say anybody who's a mod on this channel, bang clip, will grab the last 30 seconds of the show.
Oh,
That's convenient. That's really
I
convenient.
can't wear my headphones and both my wigs.
I would
Just
take
do it
one
like
of those.
Jeremy was doing it like this.
It slides off my head.
Well, just hold them. That's your punishment.
Go wig, headphones, wig.
Almighty Malachi is talking smack over there. Okay, Chris,
But he just jealous of my hair.
tell us about your car shopping
Hold on,
experience.
we have to do Bill Murray for the
Oh,
Stone
somebody.
Monkey redeemed a IMDb.
Oh, he did. Well, way to go, Stone Monkey.
It was Bill Murray. Did I
We
see?
have done Bill Murray before.
I'm gonna say more though.
I'm gonna say more as well.
I'm gonna say more. I don't remember.
We're just gonna set this here. Nope, I'm not. What the
Well,
heck?
you tried.
I
There we go.
tried
Both my ears are
my
back. There we go.
darndest.
Do chest hair like Jeremy did.
Oh, there it is. How about some?
Armpit hair. Oh man.
This is not. Hold on, this wig is not right.
So you guys are going more or less?
I'm going
for Bill
more.
Murray.
I'm going more.
Bill Murray's been in a lot. I mean,
been-
Bill
Groundhog
Murray
Day.
has indeed appeared in more films than Sean Connery.
Bill Muni?
Bill Mooney.
Who's Bill Mooney?
Yeah, but Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray. That's kind of like a funny thing. We've done Bill Murray again. We should do Bill Murray again on.
Or 1 week on each knee.
You'd be like the guy from Star vs. the Force of the Evil, but with wigs.
Yes, David. It's No Shave November, yo.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, I'm so funny.
Lost in Space. I don't think I've seen that.
I've seen the movie, the like 2000 whatever, 1990 whatever remake, but
Really? So,
all right.
do people know who the graves are of?
The tombstones,
Tombstones.
gravestones, headstones, whatever you want to call them.
You want to hand me one, Kara?
No, they're set up so nicely, Jeremy.
All right, fine. Can you zoom in on them, Chris?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh, that's sharp. Yeah, that's actually really good. The joke is really funny, but
Can anybody tell me what this is?
It's the symbol from the card that you got.
you're not wrong.
And the problem was Jeremy's fault.
What? That is my fault.
I can't believe how much people are talking about Bill Mooney.
I've never heard of Bill
I've-
Mooney. Shocker.
Never even seen Lost in Space or heard of Bill Mooney. Really?
Interesting.
The bolts who screwed
The Bolt Who Screwed Christmas.
Oh my gosh. The Twilight Zone.
Chris is carefully policing the credits.
Yeah, he's appeared in more things than you think. I'll say that.
Interesting.
Considering I think he's appeared in 0 things.
Right. That is ridiculous.
All right, so what are we? I'm going to say fewer. I don't know. Even with your little hint if he's been in more than I think. But that could still mean
we're actually
not much.
doing it?
Are we?
I was just.
Yeah, I just figured we did. Bill, I thought Bill Murray was fine.
gotcha.
So okay, well,
All right,
Claire's gonna say fewer. I gotta look it up again now.
All right, I'll go with more just to be different from Kara.
What about the same?
Nah, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, Brad's not here.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
it's
that's
true.
a thing. I don't know how I came across it. Yes. Yes.
This wig, for whatever reason, is like really tickling my face today. That stash, though.
Roly-poly fish heads?
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads.
Bill Mooney was
Dr.
also a
Demento
member.
song. He has appeared in more films.
No way! Kara, you are a loser. I have won more IMDb games than you tonight.
Okay.
That feels good.
Okay.
Kara's won a lot of stuff recently, so
Have
it feels
I,
nice.
though?
Yes,
Have I?
you have.
Have I?
Roly-poly fish heads. Up, yum, nice, yum, yum. Who's clipping that?
I'm grabbing that for you saying
Almighty
that
Malachi.
feels good.
Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's a wheel spin for Almighty Malachi. Now, there is a times 6 and a giveaway.
Don't even give me a chance to get to the thing.
Mask or glasses is what it ends up on. What if it's for Kara?
Ryan just gifted a sub to
6 again. Kara, mask or glasses?
you.
You
pick,
brought
remember?
these with.
All right, she can just wear those. That's fine. I would never try to do a mask in this situation because, hey, you look like Loyal. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so funny.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. We're not getting Nerf darts tonight because there's nobody here to Nerf dart us.
We'll
So
double it down next
we'll double.
Saturday.
Jeremy will get double shot. It'll be fun.
You're going to be here.
Will I though?
Yes, you will be.
I don't think so. I
Cindy
think I've got
Lauper
something going
auction.
on.
What is going on with
Action.
chat? Action?
She
Oh,
said
right.
you look like Cindy Lauper.
Okay, so we were driving today, and Girls Just Want to Have Fun came on the radio, and guess what? Jeremy almost changed the radio. He didn't want to listen to Girls Have Fun. You know what he said? He was like, it'd be much more fun if the song was Boys Just Want to Have Fun.
You didn't actually say that.
He-
I did
he
to be
did.
cheeky.
He
I
did.
wasn't being literal.
He was being serious.
Well, you should just start singing the Weird Al song instead. Jimmy.
What did he do to that one?
Girls just want to have lunch.
Oh, funny.
Girls just want to have lunch.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's
I'll
not
take lunch.
wrong.
That's all they really want. is some lunch. Don't
That's
give
funny.
them no dinner or breakfast or brunch. 'Cause girls, they want to have lunch.
That's pretty good. That's really good. So,
I
Chris,
didn't write it. Weird Al wrote it.
you wanted to start the show talking about the economy and cars.
Yeah, I've just been sitting here patiently waiting my turn.
I'm so
It is
sorry.
your turn.
You have the stage.
Okay,
We're
so
done being derailed.
I drive a 2003 Crapmobile.
Can we actually say what you drive?
Yeah, I drive a 2003 Buick LeSabre that has a tick under 200,000 miles on it.
That's pretty good.
Like I have like 198,000 mid something.
Yeah, and
in
some
there.
change.
So like,
And if you're being a 20-year-old car, I mean, that's less than 10,000 miles a year, right?
yeah, and so I've owned it since January of 2014,
Dang.
That's good.
and it had like 70,000 miles on it when I got it.
Not bad.
So I put on like 130,000 miles in 10 years.
Okay.
It's only gone through 3 transmissions.
Has it really?
I had to pay to replace. Yeah, well, it was literally 4 years in a row. Transmission went out, so then I got it replaced. You can only get reman transmissions. You can't get a new one, right?
Yep.
And apparently the transmissions in that car are literally a coin toss, even if they're remanufactured, even if they're gonna be worth anything or not.
Okay.
And then, so the next 3 years after that, exactly 1 year later, and it's funny. I was so it went out 4 times, and I got 4 replacements, 3 of which were free
Okay.
Oh, well, that's nice at least.
because they were still under warranty because they're like 3-year warranty on the part. And it was exactly
Jeez.
a year later. You know that turn where you're going up Doddridge Avenue from Highway 33?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'd be going up that. I would lose drive, or I'd lose overdrive, then I'd lose third, then I'd lose second, then I'd only have first and reverse.
Jeez.
So then I'd limp it home or whatever, and it's like, oh, freaking transmission went out again, whatever. So then like bring it back. So this is the 4th. This transmission probably has like 70,000 miles.
Okay, so it's like it was the good one.
Yeah.
Funny. Kara looks hilarious
Anyway.
as a.
I look like cartoon Cyndi Lauper right now.
So anyway, I've had it for a long time. Like I wasn't intending to tell the transmission story on it, but like the engine on it is absolutely bulletproof.
Right.
The old GM 3.8 liter engine.
38.
And once upon a time, it used to get good gas mileage, and it still does on the high. Like it used to get like 35 on the highway, and it gets like 31 on the highway now.
Yeah.
Which is not bad for a full size sedan.
Right.
But it's just one of those things where it's like the things that I want to carry around in my car. I don't have a lot of passengers. I typically, and it's like I just need to move. I want to be able to move stuff, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at either like an SUV or a truck, and it's like, so here's the thing: like cars are outrageously priced currently, right?
They are. Yeah. They're coming down. They're coming down since the middle of this year, but they're still up there.
And like, and the
Did you just read Builder's Mark's comment?
I did.
no.
Watch
Yeah,
me
exactly.
Watch me tempt fate.
So anyway, I've been looking at vehicles. Like when I took my new job, I was like, oh, I should get a new car or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Lobot Jeremy, nice.
I was going to say, oh, it does cut out the wig. Dang.
Anyway, I was like, oh yeah, it's like I got a raise, I can get a car or whatever. But the cars were stupid expensive, and it's like I'm not going to get suckered into getting a vehicle at these rates, right?
Right.
And it's just one of those things. Like I like my car just fine, but it's like a lot of things don't currently work on it. Like the wheel, I've had a wheel speed sensor problem for like 7 years. So the last 7 winters, I haven't had ABS or traction control.
Right. Right.
Which is really frustrating because my car is also not good in snow to begin with because it's so low to the ground.
Right.
So
You
it's
end
just
up
like,
plowing. Talking to Mini Cooper driver here. You plow the snow instead of go through it.
Yeah. It's like at least it's a front wheel drive, but that's as much as it's got.
Right.
Other things, so like my rear passenger window doesn't work
man.
anymore, and like I don't want to spend $200 on a freaking.
I get it. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, like there's just like a lot of stuff where it's like this thing is a pile. I don't want to put any more money into it. I'll do oil changes. I'll put tires on it, but that's about as far as I'll go.
Right.
I'll put coolant in if it asks.
Stream Protocol Droid is about to just get a stupid good drop.
97.45. Matter Mutant had a good one.
I saw that.
It was like 92 something.
Oh, we're getting some contenders here. Oh man, so many people.
Oh, Triclaw and Tink Live bonked. Send them both off track.
No, you might. Nope.
Yeah, Builder's Mark's
shy.
in. He's in.
Nah, he's gonna be shy too.
Undershoot it.
Yep.
No. He's gonna undershoot it.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yep.
Cam's ankle. Oh, he get it. Oh, Stone Monkey's going.
Stone Monkey.
Stone
got
Monkey's
this.
all over.
Usurps.
Oh,
no,
man.
he's not gonna.
He's gonna do it.
He's not gonna usurp
He's
him.
gonna do it. He's gonna usurp him.
Come on.
No, he's gonna. Oh,
man. That was an earnest attempt. Anyway, so I'm looking at either like have you? Obviously, you guys just picked up the Canyon Arrow.
Yep.
So you're aware of like what vehicle prices are. Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What happened in the world where SUVs are like double the price of a pickup truck these days?
Pickups are still super expensive. I'd say, aren't pickups still the most expensive thing?
So a 2017 Silverado, just like regular, like an LT or something like that,
Yep.
right? Versus same model year Tahoe or Suburban. The Tahoe or Suburban is $25,000 more.
Really? Well, okay. So
Yep.
Suburbans and Tahoes are one of the most desirable vehicles by
Yukon Denali's.
Yeah. They're because I don't even know. There's a demographic of people who love them.
They're a very popular vehicle right now. The bigger SUVs.
I'm going to say soccer moms.
My favorite car that I ever had was my 95 Tahoe. I'm still sad every day that the stupid Blotnick Bridge had some glare ice on it that made me freaking bump it into the median.
Right.
Yep.
There wasn't the median, it was the outside thing, but Jersey barrier was the word.
So, I mean, would you think at this point, would you go with a truck or would you really want to stick with like some sort of SUV?
I would rather have an SUV because I like the idea that whatever I put in it would have some level of climate control.
Right.
But at the same point, it's like you can dangerously overload a truck as much as you want.
Right.
Well, and then with trucks too, like don't you have to like put sandbags or whatever in the back during the winter?
No, not if you have
You do.
four-wheel drive.
Oh.
No.
And if you were going to weight it down, an empty SUV is the same thing as an empty truck bed.
I suppose.
So you'd want to put. My dad, when he had a Suburban, would put weights in the back of his Suburban.
Oh, really?
I will never, ever, 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 ever get a Jeep. I'll say that right now. If the Green Bay Packers are my least favorite football team, I would rather go to a Packers game than own a Jeep.
Oh, dang.
I owned a Jeep for what, 3 months? And it was sent back. I actually drove it maybe 1 month.
By Jeep, do you mean Jeep Wrangler or do you mean just any Jeep, like Cherokees?
There's only
Hey.
one, I think, cool Jeep that has ever existed.
You like the Gladiator.
The 50s era Willys Jeep.
Oh, the Willys Jeep, yeah.
I had
Every
a 99.
other Jeep that's ever been manufactured is a horrible piece of crap.
I had a 98 or 99 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I loved it to death. That thing was great. I mean, horrible fuel mileage, but everything else about it was
So
sick.
here's what I don't like about it. I don't like Jeep culture. I don't like the stupid Jeep wave. I don't like everyone who owns a Jeep is like Jeep. Oh, I've got a Jeep. You got a Jeep? You should get a Jeep. Everyone that owns a Jeep has a Jeep. Jeep. I hate Jeeps.
Rubicon. Dope car builders, Mark. Those are nice.
Here's the thing that I hate most about Jeeps. Their back seats are total garbage. The wheel well comes up over like the seat. Like it's very hard to get in and out of the back seat of any Jeep. Right? So people are like, I got this SUV, let's pile everybody in. And you go to sit in the back seat of a Jeep and you're just like contorting into an unnatural shape trying to get into the back seat of this thing.
Who do you hate more, the Postal Service or Jeeps?
Ooh. Moment of truth.
I mean, that's tough. Probably Jeeps. I have to use the post office. I have the option of not getting into a Jeep.
So
Would it make you
hold
feel
on.
better if the Postal Service workers were forced to drive Jeeps?
No, what I was going to say,
No, it make me feel worse because that Jeep's getting money.
when I lived at home, we were out in the country, and so they didn't drive like the UPS or USPS vehicles.
Oh yeah, they just take their regular vehicle and sit in
Our
the
mail
passenger seat.
delivery person drove a Jeep.
And there you go. That's Iowa or Jeep.
Iowa or Jeep? Iowa's probably the home of Jeeps. I guarantee you there's more Jeeps per person in Iowa than any other state.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just gonna do some unscientific estimation. How many Jeeps are in Iowa?
Oh, David just said most postal workers drive Jeeps if they are rural.
Oh, funny.
Well, it's because they're not smart enough to get an urban job.
Gwen essentially said the same thing, yeah.
That's so funny. I know somebody who was a postal worker and they drove a Jeep. Yeah, I think Almighty Malachi is right. He says Montana have most Jeeps.
Montana have most Jeeps.
Minnesota actually has more Jeeps than Iowa. New York State, California, and Texas.
What are the Floridians doing down there with the Jeeps?
They're high population states.
No, but I mean, like, Florida's a high population state as well.
Funny.
Well, that's not funny.
Look at where you are, though, Chris.
Arizona and Colorado are not traditionally high population states, so these are probably your main offenders. And honestly, I worked with somebody who was a Jeep guy, and he was definitely Minnesotan.
Well, what about that state there with the glove? And then the other part that's also connected over a body of water.
I'll tell you a secret about this state. They might manufacture vehicles here, but they don't get taught how to drive them. It's offensive how completely disregarded to the rules motor vehicle operators are in the state of Michigan.
Unbelievable.
So, Gwen.
Builder's Mark, you're
you guys
not
know what I'm
wrong.
talking about. Right? So here's the thing: people that like Jeeps so much that they're not reasonable people to talk to.
They are reasonable people.
No, they're not. Like it's like everyone's like, "Oh, you should get a Jeep. You should get a Jeep. A Jeep's so reliable." Jeeps are not reliable. Jeeps are uncomfortable. They ride like lumber wagons. They cost way too much. They look stupid. There's nothing redeemable about a Jeep.
For all you Jeep drivers in our chat, we do apologize.
I hope you subscribe from Rise the Pod.
No, don't listen to him.
I'm gonna
He's
guess
just
that
salty.
Builder's Mark drives a Jeep. We need Builder's Mark.
Yep.
Well, so here's the thing: you could take all the money you've wasted on a Jeep and buy a nice car.
Dang! Tell me how you really feel. Builder's Mark's had a 49, a 50, and a 93, and now a 16. And you probably had good experiences with them all, I'm guessing.
Builder's Mark, we apologize.
Tri-Claw, dope. Jeep owners just need a cargo area for rubber ducks. That's pretty funny.
That'd be amazing.
Jeep owners need a cargo area for all the replacement parts that they need to overpay for.
I want to give, as you guys know, that Kara blew up the Kia, right?
No, Jeremy blew up the Kia. We talked about this today.
I believe at the end of the day, it ended up being a manufacturer's defect that blew up the Kia.
Jeremy was driving it.
And so what I wanted to do was actually give a little shout out to Kia. So if you guys, if I don't know if I brought this up in the show, Kia is replacing the motor for free. And allegedly we can go pick it up tomorrow. So the new motor's in, it's good to go.
The only people that get rescued by Jeeps on the side of the road are other Jeep owners.
That's so funny. Alley Cat says Leo had an 87 Comanche that sat for 6 months over winter.
Cultural appropriation.
Well, he was in Iraq and then fired it right up afterwards. I get it. Yeah, sometimes they just work. Yeah, no parasitic draw or anything, just works. Per capita, it is Oklahoma.
See, I knew somebody would be able. Thank you, Cam's ankle. Oklahoma, that makes sense.
That's what I want to know it by. Okay, so Oklahoma has the most Jeeps by the amount of people that they
Per
have.
capita.
Followed by Michigan, Chris.
I don't own one. I unfortunately have to drive around people that own them.
New Hampshire, Wyoming all makes sense. New Jersey does not make any sense. What do you need
I don't think that smart people live in New Jersey.
Again, if you live in New Jersey, we do apologize.
I don't.
Chris is just
Explain to me how the turnpike system is supposed to work, New Jersey.
it's annoying, but it was okay once you figured it out. Because when I was there for work,
I shouldn't have to relearn how roads work to drive in your state.
you just have to like get on the turnpike and get off. That's all.
Doesn't it help with left-handed turns anyways?
Oh boy. Well, yeah, because left-hand turns are the bane of all traffic backups.
Yeah, unless there's a turn lane and people know how to use them. Left-hand turns on busy roads should not be a thing.
Yes, Dave Frizzell, Jeep life.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna put up a poll. A poll is incoming.
So, Builder's Mike, I owned a Jeep Liberty. That was the vehicle that I owned, and if it was a known issue, but whenever the car would heat up full temp, if you turned it off and like went and did something for like 10, 15 minutes, when you came back, it would not restart. It was a known issue. They didn't have a fix for it, and the car at that point was...
It's a 2011.
It was a 2011, and we bought it in 17, so 6 years old. And then the fix came out for it like 3 years after I got, like, they let us bring it back because it was an issue.
Builders Mark so funny.
What do you say?
He said the poll is for whether we ban Chris or not. That's pretty funny.
Right, so here's the poll.
There's green hair in my microphone. I can't see. What is the poll? Jeeps, no or no?
Are Jeeps good vehicles? Yes. In parentheses, I'm a Jeep fan. No. In parentheses, I have common sense.
Nice. I feel like that is fair and non-biased.
That's as non-biased as you're going to get from me.
That's what I'm just saying, man. Like, yes was an option. That's pretty good. I'm surprised there's that many votes for no.
Mm-hmm.
Got to figure out how to get the poll open on my phone so I can vote.
Liberty is a lady Jeep. You know, you're not wrong. Cam Zinkel's not wrong. All the people who I've known who have owned Liberties, well, most of them have been women.
I mean, I wanted to love it. I called it Vader. But
I remember that.
Yep. It was a good looking car.
It was a really good looking car, actually. Dang.
So
I've known lots of people who've owned Jeeps. Jim's owned a couple of different Jeeps even.
Yeah.
He owns one right now, doesn't he?
Yep. This is, I think, his second or third one. The back seats are just horrendous.
Yeah.
Like they might as well just be 2-seat vehicles.
Cam's ankle's on your side, Chris.
So Dave Frizzell, my Jeep Liberty was not rounded. It was very Hummerish, would you say?
I would say that, yeah. There was like a couple years there where they were very boxy or square.
Mm-hmm. It was like I think 2011 was the final year they came out with Liberties.
Wait, Dave Frizzell, you had an 05 and now you have an 02?
Mm-hmm.
When you have to go backwards in time to get more.
That's what I want to know. Did you go? Or do you mean a 22? Do you mean an 02? Did you go back in time? That's pretty fascinating.
Oh, David, I'm pretty sure we talked to Jim last night, and they were talking about driving a Jeep.
Can't argue with the Chrysler Tech. So specifically, yeah, was it because it is a Fiat motor, or do they make the whole thing? Oh, it is an 02. Interesting.
What?
Well, he had an 05 and they went back to an 02.
Huh? Dang.
Or allegedly Fiat
Funny.
as well.
Okay.
I was reading Darkest Night's comments.
Oh.
Wow, there's a lot of passionate. We should do a side news show.
We should just have a car podcast.
A car podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Every car ever made.
Well, apparently, and people are really know and are passionate and really like their cars. That's hilarious.
I'm not okay. So these sunglasses are a little uncomfortable. They're sharp.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
They're cheap.
You know.
I don't think those. If you wore those out in the sun, they'd probably fry your eyeballs. They'd probably magnify.
They'd probably melt.
The sun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Really put it right into your eyeball, and then there it goes. Your rods and cones are shot.
No, my cones. Right, I'm going to end the poll. View results.
Dave Frizzell, my sister had an 09 boxy Liberty. Those boxy Liberties were. I thought they were cool looking rigs.
I liked them.
Yeah.
Wow, people really don't like Jeeps. Wow.
I just appreciate
vindication.
I just appreciate Chris actually giving yes as an. I was gonna say I thought it was gonna be like no or ultra no.
I thought about it for a second, but it's like I need to give people their due process.
Whoa! We calm down about the Subaru owners, Dave Frizzell.
Subarus.
No, so
I feel like the Venn diagram between Jeep owners and Subaru owners is basically just two circles stacked on top of each other.
Let's talk about this for a second. What we were talking about earlier. I've owned over like probably 30 cars at this point. So I've blown up 2 Mazda motors, a Kia motor,
There's another one that you talked about.
Subaru. I blew up my Subaru motor.
There was one more.
If you have to, if somehow you end up removing me from some snow with a Jeep, well, I got to say something that's not going to cost me thousands of dollars.
Anyways, Kara said the problem isn't with the manufacturers; it's with me.
I was like, Jeremy, there's a common denominator here, and it is not It's not the same manufacturer. You got Mazda, you've got Subaru, you've got Kia. They are all different.
Have I blown a Honda motor? I don't think I have. I've blown out the.
Wait, what happened? What happened to?
Well, no. Okay, Triclaw. I was driving it while it blew up, but Kara loosened it.
What happened to Cheerio or whatever is your silver CRV?
What happened to that one?
Didn't you demolish it?
No. Oh, I have thrown the motor on a Honda. Yeah, I've completely seized a motor on a Honda. The timing belt snapped, so I don't really think that's my fault. I just happen to be driving.
Maintenance, baby, maintenance.
So I can add a blown Honda motor to that one.
Common denominator is Jeremy.
You know you have to change. I know you have to change the oil, Dave Frizzell. The Subaru, actually, I'm going to go out on a limb too and say it's not my fault. That was a bad engineering.
The what?
On the Subaru. Mm-hmm. So
Sure.
The one I had was turbocharged, right? So number 3 is the furthest away from the oil pump,
Did we lose Chris?
but it's the closest to the turbocharger. So what happens is when you're doing a lot of like spirited driving, number 3 rod bearing gets starved for oil and then it sees itself out. So should Gwen, let's say so
A car tier list. That's what Gwen suggested.
we should do a car tier list. We should absolutely do and not all, well, thank you, Dave Frizzell. I know. See, we're racing. Well, the Subaru, I take it to a track. I literally, with Dave and I, see Sam Fisher, we went down to Mid-America Motorplex in Iowa, of all places, and we did a track day.
Oh, Jeremy, you forgot the Mini.
I didn't blow the motor up on the Mini.
That is leaking coolant like a sieve.
Well, that could be anything. It could be the water pump.
Susan!
The Susan! We're
Welcome
just
in.
about to wrap up the Susan. Oh, no. Your nerve ball is doing well. Yay. Well, there you go. Oh, my goodness.
Well, have fun on your trip.
Yeah.
That'll be amazing.
Well, where are you going? Really quick, tell us.
Yeah.
Somewhere fun? Warm? Cold?
They need to stalk you.
Mountain? Beach?
Jeremy will send his drone over. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're still funny.
You only have until March before it's going to be illegal to fly that thing.
So let's see here. I know, right? Stone Monkey, for a car tier list, no car is top tier. It will be to me. And Porsches will be top tier.
Oh, you're so funny.
Darkest Nights.
I don't know. I'd rather you had a Jeep than a Porsche, probably.
Yeah, right. No way.
You're
That's
so
offensive.
fanish on them.
You are a fangirl about
what I hate
Porsches.
most about vehicles is people that have slavishly devoted to certain brands of vehicles.
Okay, so here's the deal. All right. I went and rented and drove a Ferrari in 2012 at the track. Very reasonable. And it was fun. It was the car I liked. But I didn't come home from that experience being like Ferrari with like tats.
Susan's going to be in Detroit.
No way, Chris. She's going to be right by you. Anyways, when I went and drove the Porsche, and I didn't go back. I didn't go drive another Ferrari. I'm like, I want to drive something else. And I drove the 911, and it was like,
Cam's ankle.
wow. What?
Oh. We asked where she's going, and Cam's ankle said, a trip to the laundromat. Can't you read?
Oh, my goodness. Wait, someone banning drones? No, it's specifically you need to update the drone with a piece of equipment that makes it flyable. Is that correct, Chris?
You need a remote ID transmitter thing or whatever, and they're like super back ordered. So you would drive this.
No, I would not drive that.
Interesting.
He would drive a Porsche 911.
GT3 RS.
You would not drive just a standard Porsche 911.
Well, I would. I absolutely would. And I would also drive a Cayman.
I don't know.
Yes,
Like,
Bear
it's the
Jew.
Volkswagen.
Yes, Volkswagen owns Porsche. We all know.
So Jeremy, when we were looking at new vehicles, he was very much trying to get me to buy a Porsche SUV. And I was like, Jeremy,
They're
I want
really
a
reasonable.
larger SUV, not a smaller
Look, when you
SUV.
can take a roundabout at 60 in an SUV, yeah, sure, that's fun. You know.
But Jeremy, what's your favorite
That's
vehicle?
the thing that I showed you was the Porsche SUV, and you said you wouldn't drive that.
Well, I would drive one, but that's not where it's the specific. Look, my experience of why I love them is not based on just being a fanboy of them. I actually got to try it, and it impacted me, and it left a mark, an itch that needs to be scratched, and I just want to.
I think
get
they
back.
make a cream for that.
So it was really fun. Dave Frizzell, at
Anyway,
least it's not a
like,
background check and
it's-
permit. Oh yeah, okay.
So it's less the Jeep vehicle and more the Jeep owners that I have beef with. No offense if you're a Jeep owner, but
It's just the fangirling over it.
it's just like because like whoever said that no car is a good car or whatever, or no car is S tier. No car is S tier because they all suck. Everything ever made is terrible.
Well, and so
Land
what
Rover
about-
Defender.
What about Toyota?
90s.
Chris, don't you appreciate a good Toyota?
I like reliability. I don't like the cost of ownership because if something does go wrong, it costs you 8 times as much as a regular vehicle.
For a Toyota, you think is expensive?
From the experiences that I've had selling parts for them, yes.
Anyways, so like Toyota's allows like one defect out of every 6 million.
Well, with my luck, I would get every 6 millionth part.
So, you're saying like the Chrysler transmission's 50-50. For Toyota, it's like 1 is bad out of 6 million. That's kind of mind blowing. But Cam's ankle says he loves his Volvo and a Tri-Claw. Hot Wheels is top tier. Yeah. Love Hot Wheels. Can't go wrong with a Hot Wheels.
Chip loves Hot Wheels. That so we bought him a Gorilla monster truck, Hot Wheels monster truck set. He spent the night at my parents' house last night because we were at Twin Cities Con. And from what my mom said, he begged her to take the Gorilla set to bed with him. And that thing is probably about
Did he really?
He did. It's probably about that tall, about that wide. My mom was like, hey, it's not going to fit in bed with you, Chip. And he's like, yes, it will. Like, super adamant. So she put it at the end of the bed. And he was like, see, Grandma, it fits.
So
then as soon as he fell asleep, she took it out. But
the Gorilla's brain's exposed. It has like a soft brain in the back. And if you hit it, that's what makes him like flip over. And when you flip him over, you can see his underwear.
He's this massive gorilla with these itty bitty tiny little legs. It's so funny.
Yeah, and they're white with hearts on them.
Yep.
And so Chip giggles when he sees the underwear. He loves it.
Dang! That's impressive.
That is impressive. You know how I'm in the military is when somebody says a 15-passenger van, I literally think 15-pack. Just 15-pack. Because it's a 6-pack, 8-pack, 10-pack, 15-pack.
You're so funny.
No, that's what they call them when you like need to get a van for work. You're like, oh, I need a 12-pack. So, all right. Well, that is all of our time.
We need to give away a School of
episode.
Polymaker. So bang enter if you haven't.
Nope. Chris is just going to do draw. Nope. Moose free.
Moose free.
Oh,
you
right.
want a spool of filament.
Do you 3D print Moose free? You
Dog Nights
get
does.
a $35 coupon to Polymaker.
I know if Moose Free doesn't, Dog Nights for sure does. So, and I know Moose Free just commented, so you should be here. Yeah.
Yay, Moose free. Yay.
Congratulations. They're participating in the Loyal.
Well, there you go.
drive.
You can use it for the print drive. Mm-hmm. Moose free, can you reach out to C. Sam Fisher with your email? And then that'll be perfect. Add it to the spreadsheet.
Most excellent.
Well, that was dope.
Yep.
Well, now that
Congratulations.
I'm done offending everybody who owns vehicles.
Should we do a raid tonight or just call it?
Yes, Allie, that is the one where it goes into the car's going to the gorilla's belly. That's the one. All right,
We have
sorry.
Sweaty Pedals, The Jang, Subsector 3D, and Chris Perillo.
Why don't I do Subsector? We haven't done her in a while. Or we haven't.
Okay.
Well, everybody here,
That.
go say hi to Subsector and hang out for just even a little bit. That'll be kind of fun. Oh, you guys will have to buy it. Is Cam watching?
He asked. Allie said that he asked if it was that one.
Chip loves it so much. He loves it. All right, well, I got to bring these for
since Jeremy's
Tri-Claw.
so upset, I do want to say sorry to everybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. Once again, we've given you absolutely nothing of value, but you can always make that better by joining us live most Saturday nights at 7 p.m. at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast, or by catching any of our old episodes at youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. It was a surprisingly successful group of people for a Sunday night. Thanks everybody for coming to us at this weird time and place. We'll be back at 7 p.m. on Saturday next week. That's Central Time, by the way. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
May the force be with you.